Hey everybody, hi. Welcome to my live. Happy Sunday. How are you guys doing? I'm fine. It's beautiful weather outside. The sun is shining. And yeah. So Lee is taking out the trash and recycles, put out a variety of finger foods and snacks, places soft drinks and various waters on the table, put out some salted caramel M&M, Nutella with white dark, and milk chocolate fountains, pretzels, marshmallows, and fruits out for everyone. Welcome to my life. Thank you, Lee. Yay. And we have Leanne here saying, Lee, you're awake and working. And Lee is laughing. Yeah, how was the live? I kind of missed it because we were well, busy and whatnot. David had his vacation, which is the last day. He's working tomorrow. So, and sorry for the noise in the background. That's Dora. She's busy working. So hopefully you can still hear me. How are you doing? How was your week? I missed you all last week. We weren't very many, but it was cozy. But yeah. Hi, Leanne. How are you guys doing? I have, yeah, long end of the week. I hope you had fun at the live. 24 hours. Wow, that is cool. Is she just at my door? Leanne finished Everest and is now working on Secret Garden. Yay! How do you like it? It was long, Cecily, but it was fun. I believe you. I have to go watch some of the replay to see what all you did. How many pens did he end up turning? I mean, 24 hours, like 100 or something? 50? I don't know. But it has to be a lot. And I could see that there were several people. I mean, both you and Carrie was live with him. So that's kind of cool. You like it, but you're ready for something new? What do you mean you're ready for something new? Didn't you just start it? Dawn, hey, sweetie. Hi, Mia. I just popped in to say hello. My mother-in-law has been in and out of the hospital, which is why I haven't been around the past couple of weeks. It's good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry about your mother-in-law. What happened to her? And I hope she'll get better very soon. And of course, you need to be there for your mother-in-law. Oh, you started it April 1st. Okay, Leanne. Well, how far along are you on it then? Ooh, I'm sorry. That what do you call it? Experiment, project, whatever you want to call it, that I'm in for sleep and pain to make sure that I sleep more effective. They have made it so that I'm going to bed later, but I'm getting up at the same time. Plus, I'm not supposed to sleep during the day, which is kind of an issue sometimes when you're tired enough. So I have the feeling that I'm yawning all the time. You're three-quarters done. Well, you're close done. And it is a big one. I am a little over halfway done on my second row on the zodiac one. So, I mean, I have plenty to do in June and July. Not gonna be bored. The colors are very muted. And we do all know that I love my colors, right? At least we have some reds and pink stuff and something like that, but it is beige and browns and greens. Hi, Nina. How are you doing, sweetie? Working and listening. Okay. Dawn, she had pneumonia and chronic bladder infection that won't go away with multiple antibiotics. Oh, no. Can't they do some sometimes they can grow it and find out exactly what bacteria it is, and then they can, target it with the specific antibiotics that will help. Hey, Alana, how are you doing, sweeties? How was your week, everybody? What have you been up to this weekend? I have been enjoying the weather. The weather has been amazing this entire week. I'm not sure what's going on here because we're used to rain. Oh, they did that, Don, and they didn't find out? Nina, you know I don't do polite answers. I want honesty. Hi, Denise. Welcome back. Okay, lurking is just fine. What do you do for work, Denise? Don, what baby? Nina doesn't have a baby. I think you're thinking of Paige. I find it weird, Don, if they can't figure out what antibiotic to use then. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, and it's you own a sporting gun store. Huh. That's cool. That's kind of cool, Denise. So just guns for the ranging things where you shoot for sports, right? Kids and gun range. Oh, cool. Nina, not doing well. My mom's not good. Another sort of cancer, and she is not as of today. Oh no, she's down to 40.5 kilos. Oh, Nina, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Will it never end for your mom? I mean, she's less than half my weight. That is scary. I'm sorry, Nina. I really am. That's not good. Does she know? Does she understand it? Whew. Um, wow. Yeah, send some love for Nina. She needs it. She needs it. That's horrible, Nina. Sometimes it's good to just, be distracted a little. Hi, Linda. How are you doing, sweetie? How are you doing? How was your week? So, yeah, so many cars today. Anywho, Nina, we're afraid she's given up on life. She won't drink the protein drinks the doctor has ordered. She eats so little, but says she can't eat more. Yeah. Sometimes, the body gives up. And I mean, she does have a lot to struggle with. But, if she has, I don't know, something blocking her stomach or something, then she really can't eat anymore. But, and the protein drinks, if she's a little nauseated, they are very, Well, they're fatty, and if you're nauseated, that fat can make you even more nauseated. But yeah, that's not good, Nina. Not good at all. Nina, I've talked to my brother, and we're trying to figure out how to tell her what the consequences will be if she doesn't start eating more. Maybe she knows, Nina. I don't know. That's horrible. So, if anybody has any idea how we can make her understand, we'll be more than happy. Have you tried asking her directly if she's given up or if she's tired of the fight? Sometimes a direct question is the best way around it. I did that with David's mom more than once. No, it's okay, Nina. That's what we're here for. You're not spamming. Leanne, has the doctor tried meds that increase the appetite? That's an idea, too. Exactly, Lee. The only thing I can suggest is straight and to the point. Do not pull punches and do not try to sugarcoat it. Exactly. That's what I did with my mother in law. I mean, I told her, you need to get your fluids because if you don't get fluids, you will be even more constipated. And you need to sit on your toilet more than 3 seconds at a time because your bowel doesn't have a chance to empty itself if you're not staying put. So I mean, I'm straight to the point. You know that, Nina. Linda, you're not spamming. It's heavy in your heart. It's real life and not always pretty. Exactly, Linda. Um, Nina, no, I've just been up there today to give her birthday present surprise visit. She was so happy, but it's so hard to see her like this. And now I'm just sitting crying. Nina, yeah, it must be rough to see your mom like that. Even though I know you've told me this a few times, she can be a pain in your behind, she's still your mom. And it's hard to watch them suffer. But yeah, it is hard. But I think you need to say it to her, saying, Mom, if you don't start eating, you're gonna die straight out. And then figure out, why is it that she won't drink those protein drinks and does she have a blockage somewhere since she feels like she can't eat? You know, try to be proactive about it. Get the doctor to do a colonoscopy or the you have a colonoscopy that's up your behind, and you have the where is better because they're too expensive. Has she not been declared? God is what the name. Where they know they can't do anything more, then they get everything for free. Not terminal. That's the no, yeah, endoscopy, exactly. So she has the money but don't want to buy them. You can make it yourself. Mm, Linda, also sometimes our loved ones think they're a burden and not wanted. Maybe reiterate to her that she's important to you and is wanted. She doesn't want to. I don't think you have a choice very often. Hmm. Yeah, it's a rough one, you know. I know your mom can be stubborn and has her ideas. She burned her coffee in the microwave today, so she's not going to make anything. How do you burn your coffee in the microwave? Oh, I wasn't suggesting that she could make it. Maybe you or someone you know nearby could make it. It's something with ice cream and cream and I mean, you can look it up on the internet. I know she's stubborn. Yeah, I'm considering going to the doctor and ask if I can have a lift because look how my eyelids is, oh god, that's ticklish, is drooping, and it's become worse over the time. I was looking at pictures yesterday, and I found a picture of me from 4 years ago, and I'm getting old. Hi Michelle, how are you doing? Sure, Nina, I would love to. Just show up. Well, give me a heads up, but yeah, sure. How are you doing, Michelle? How's Sebastian? So I looked so much younger 4 years ago. Hang on, I'll see if I can find the picture. It was actually kind of scary. Um, no, 4 years ago. Come on. That's 5 years ago. That's not counting. Where is that picture? Um, ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. I lost my picture. Um, hmm, it's gone. I think it was with one of the kitties. Them babies, them babies. There. No. Hmm. Oh, Rose as a baby, huh? I love all those baby pictures of that little one. Where, oh, where? Okay, let's do this. And go back there. Michelle is doing okay, and Sebastian is all right like always. I'm diamond painting and on So Lucky Care Bear. The bird must be a blackbird. We have tons of them. And we have a nest out back, and there is 4 baby blackbirds. You have, Nina? I haven't gotten any. My messenger is wood again, so that might be it. I will look at it. Oh, almost ended the live. That was a mistake. Um, take a look. This is 4 years ago. So much has happened in 4 years. Yeah, I think that the virus and the year of my mother-in-law's health issues and death hasn't been very good. I haven't aged a bit. Oh Lord, love, look, listen. I look I look old. I'm not saying that I'm old. I look older. But then again, it has been 4 years. But I'm looking at it and go, whew, no? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm getting wrinkles at my skin. Ah, thank you, Linda. That's what not what I was going for, but I'm like looking at the pictures and go, whew, 4 years. You don't think so, Dawn? Thank you. But it's funny to look at pictures 4 years ago because that was just before that I cut my hair off. You found an extra chin? Yeah, me too. It's hiding right now, but it's there. I have the in my father's family, we kind of call it a turkey neck, because we're getting this thingy. Ah, thank you, Nina. You're beautiful too. We all are, but yeah. As I'm getting older, I can see, I'm getting to look like my grandmother, my paternal grandmother. I'm like, please don't. That tuggy thing isn't. I'm like, hello. Ah, you agree, so I'm wrong. Well, okay. Okay. I'll give it to you. Thank you. I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow is my 5K walk, the Royal Run, where the king will come to my town at 10 a.m. in the morning. Then he will start the first run, the 1 mile run, and run with that 1 mile run. And then he's scooting off to Aarhus, the second largest city. Mm, yeah, and I think that he's doing the 5K run there, and then it's back to Copenhagen, where he will join in on the 10K run. Nina, I don't know. I mean, I don't have any way to have the camera, my phone, other than I have to hold it in my hand. But I hope David will be there and that he will film me getting my medal. And I might do some little clips here and there because I know there will be a lot of entertainment while we're walking around. So I might do some filming of that. Big fat pigeon, get off of my bird feeder. Actually, the Royal Run is why I visited Mom today. Oh yeah, the almost everything in my town is closing down. There will be two ways to get into to Fredericia tomorrow if you're in a car or a bike. And we usually have like, I don't know, many more. But there is just two ways because all of the bridges, we have these tunnels. It is a tunnel, but we're calling them bridges because why not? So the tunnels will be used for the Royal Run tomorrow. So I was like, so if I wanted to take my bike in there, I would have to do this huge, way around the city so that I could even use my bike in there. Sorry. So I'm biking to my brother's, putting my bike there, and then I'm walking the, I don't know, 1K or something into town. And then I'll be walking around in there or sitting somewhere during the day until hits my time to do something at 2:40 p.m. I'll be walking, and it'll take me around an hour. So, yes, it'll be about 4 when I'm done. It takes me about an hour, and depending on how people is walking, I mean, if people are in front of me and they're slow walking, I I might end up hurting somebody. No, I'm trying not to. I'll play nice. I'm gonna try to play nice, but maybe I have to say, I'm sorry. Can you step to the side so the rest of us can walk around you, because I can't do slow walking. I can't. That's not working for me. But yeah, so about an hour should be my time, and then we will. Ooh, sorry. We will get the medal, and I can't wait for it to be mine. And yeah, I have my where everybody is getting a T-shirt and a number, so it's gonna be fun. Do you want to see my T-shirt? The sports shirt that I'll be wearing tomorrow that we got from the company that is behind the Royal Run. It's purple. I love it. I love purple. But yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Hopefully, I can see the king. I'm having this idea that I'll be around the goal area, so I can see him when he's running in before he leaves. And I think that's maybe the best chance. I don't know, but it would be fun, right, to see him. And I know sometimes if he's near the sides of the run, he will give high fives to people. I can hear that we will not take a walk together. I'm a slow walker. I mean, if I know, but sometimes if you're going somewhere, like when we were in Copenhagen, I just wanted to get to Christiansborg, and then people in front of me were like walking very slow, and I'm like, okay, I know this is going to be a day where I'm standing up a lot and I'll be walking around a lot. So if I'm slowed down from the beginning, it's going to be an issue for me. So sometimes I'm like, yeah, you do high fives at the finish line. Yes. I want a high five from the king. Hopefully, maybe. And I will take a picture or something when he's in the finish line. I'll be like, I saw the king. I was in the vicinity. I've already seen him this year when he was announced king. But it's going to be fun. And then who was it? Was it a local newspaper or something? They were like, the inner city of Fredericia, where this will take place. Um, they say that there will be 30,000 more people than usual. There will be 30,000 people coming in. And I'm like, that is kind of double than the usual. I mean, I think, hey, Tim. Hi, how are you doing? Did you get a good night's sleep after the 24-hour live? I forgot to come in. Well, I didn't forget. I was busy, but I'm gonna watch the replay. But yeah, so that's going to be fun. Doing fabulous. You slept like a baby. Yay! How many pens did you turn in 24 hours? Yep. Oh, the birdies, the birdies. Yeah, 35. Wow, that's cool. I'm looking forward to see them. Nobody told me if you want to see my T-shirt for tomorrow. Wait, Lee, you changed your name, didn't you? I just noticed it right now. But yeah, that's going to be funny. And I'm going to take pictures and I'm going to put them. You want to see it? I'm going to put them in my whipping chat. Hang on a second. It is here. Yay. Well, you didn't answer me. So this is my number. And the t-shirt's so cool. So this is the front of it. You can't see the right color. It looks blue, but it is purple. And that's the back of it. It's a dark, dark purple. I mean, can I even? Thank you. You see it maybe. See, it still looks blue, but it is a dark. Thank you, Nina. Yeah, don't forget that like button. And then here in the back, they want you to write, the health issues you have and a person to contact when if something happens. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Run, baby, run. I'm gonna walk Tim. I can't run. I'm not allowed to because of my my health issues. But I can walk and I love walking. But yeah, I'm doing it because it's in my town. I don't know if they'll be back next year, but if they are, I'll be there. Maybe next year if I'm, you know, walking a little bit more, I'll take a 10K walk because you can walk 10 kilometers and you can walk 10 kilometers. And before COVID, I would walk easily 12, 13 kilometers. It'll take me a few hours, but I would do it. So, yeah, maybe that's what I'll do next year. So many birds. I love it. Yeah, did I tell you that we have a blackbird nest? I think I did, right? With 4 little babies. And I like standing out there perfectly still, just standing. And then the parents will come flying in and feeding them. And you have all these little beaks going up. Ah! That's so cute. What? You can walk 10 kilometers and you can walk 10 kilometers. I don't get it. I don't get it. What? I know, Tim, run being general. I would not run fast either. I would run slow, cold walking. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, run, Forest, run. Something like that, right? That's what I'm going to say to people that's running. Run, Forest, run. Oh, that's a Hessler. You love watching baby birds? Yeah, me too, but they're up high, so I can't see them. Did I make a talking mistake? You can walk 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers. You have to listen to what I mean and not what I say. That's usually what I say to David whenever he's looking at me like, So you just that's not what I meant. I mean, you need to listen to what kind of blackbirds? The regular ones? Aren't they blackbirds? Am I saying something totally wrong? Um, Hang on. Yeah, blackbird. Hang on. I'm gonna show you a picture. Um, go back and oh, we have the regular ones. I think this is the male one. The male ones are black, and then we have the brown ones that are brown. The brown ones are female. Oh my God, today, you people. So they're just little birds. And then we have the crows. That is the crow type birds. So yeah, they're not very big. And they sing beautifully, right? They're beautiful. Very pretty birds. I love it. And you can hear them. They start singing at, oh, I don't know, 4 a.m. right now. And they're the last one to stop singing. And they have, I read somewhere that they have the highest amount of different tones in a bird, so they can sing all sorts of tunes. It's so pretty. I love listening to them. Well, in general, I love listening to birds. I mean, Nina, good news. I have no blackbirds in my hedge this year. It took some hard work, but I got rid of all their nests, I hope. They don't use the same nest every year, Nina. But why don't you want blackbirds in your hedge? Leander, just look them up. They're called common blackbirds and are found throughout Europe. Exactly, they're very common out over here. We have the little sparrows and blackbirds in our hedges, and I love it. There's, I mean, all through the winter we have these little sparrows, all kind of sparrows, and they just into the hedges. And now that it's green, sometimes we're in our kitchen and we have a hedge right out in front of it, and we'll be standing there talking or making breakfast or something, and poof, there's popping a little sparrow up through the hedge and go like watching, and then it hops up, and then other times they'll come and they sit on the hedge, and then all of a sudden it goes poof and it's gone. And last year we could hear all the little babies. They use the same nest, and I don't want them because they attack me and usually when we're in the garden. Oh, we haven't been attacked. That's weird. Uh, I've been standing, I don't know, I was 2 meters away from the nest today, just standing completely still because I wanted, to see. Diamond painting of ornithology, exactly. But I don't know. I know a few of the species, and that's about it. But yeah. Hey, Tim, if you're still here, are you doing live today or are you taking the day off? But yeah, so many species. Yeah, I know they have up to 3 times. So I can't wait to have more. I mean, they look kind of big, the baby birds already. I don't know how long they'll stay. Not going live, but still in shop. Okay. Exactly, Lee. Take the day off, Tim. You need the breaks. Oh, you're designing a pen holder. That's cool. I have a makeup thingy. carousel that I use for my pens and scissors and putty and stuff, because that's before I was just having them laying around, and then I ended up having more pens than anticipated, and I needed something to keep them in. There's no day off. Well, I mean, you're the boss of it, so if you want to take a day off, you could. But yeah, I get it. Hey, don't forget to hydrate. It's important, especially if you have a nice weather like we do. It should be very nice tomorrow again, up to 20 degrees Celsius. Will, what is that? Hang on. Let's ask Google again. 60. No, hang on. 20. There. 20 Celsius is 68 Fahrenheit. That's the how warm it'll be tomorrow. You're way too far behind. Okay. And Leanne has 2 workspaces. I'm going to need another pin holder. Well, Nina, last year I couldn't be in my backyard for most of the summer because they attacked. So I have tried to co-live with them. And Jusa has gotten stitches one time last year too. That's crazy. Wow. And Tim, and even turning pen for 24 hours, I got behind because people are still ordering while I'm turning. I believe ya. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of new followers and new customers and whatnot. Lee, well, there you go. He's designing one now. It's damn near 90. Leanne and Denise has 94 in Florida. So that means that Lee has around 90s too. See, 20 degrees Celsius is kind of normal for this time of year. I mean, sometimes it's warmer. We had up to 24, 25 earlier this week, which is around 72, 73. Tim, Denise, it's supposed to be 94 in Florida, right? Then we have Lee. Then we were in 10 color choice. Oh, then there were the 10 color choice pens and the tri-blank orders. The 10 color choice pen. What? I missed something. What is that? The 10 color choice pen. Let's see. Lee has 87 and Tim has 85 Fahrenheit or 29 Celsius. I'm a little jealous, you guys. 10 subscriber designed pens. Ooh, that's cool. Denise, we're running high side of normals, they said. Well, I would love it for it to be, a little warmer, but tomorrow 20 is just fine because then it's okay. It's warm, but it's not too warm when you're walking and there being like a gazillion people. I don't know what I did to myself. I'm not always very good with crowds, so I'm still not. It hit me today when David told me that there will be 30,000 extra people in the city, and I'm like, damn it, I forgot. I mean, whew, how no. I need to find my loops so that I can cut people out, all the noise. You may see the pen myself and Leah talking about in the last 30 minutes of the live. I will go check that out. Please, subscriber chosen colors limited to 10 pence. Yes, sorry I explained it wrong. My brain is still not back to what it's for what's normal for it. Well, you did stay up for a long time, so yeah, it'll take a little while. Tim, I will wear nothing. Got to be cool. Yeah, I don't think that they'll, really appreciate that if I'm wearing nothing. I mean, the police will come and remove me and I will get a fine. And, people are sensitive. Yeah. I mean, if you show up here in the morning unannounced, I am going to open the door pretty much as is. Lee. Yeah, well, protect parts when turning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, people, please hit that like button. We have 12 people in here and only 6 likes. I'm pretty sure you guys can do better. Ooh, 7. Thank you. But yeah. Oh, sorry, Denise. Will you wear shorts or longer pants tomorrow? um, I think I go for the middle. I need to go run through my training pants, my the kind of leggings. Tim, I knew that I was being snarky. Snarky? You're not snarky, Tim, are you? Never. But yeah, I'm counting on something shorter because, I mean, apparently it's not as bad anymore. But I have snowman legs, and then I need them to be less snowman. Yeah, I mean, at least my arms and stuff isn't white. I mean, I look white. I know that, but I'm not. And no, you were. That's good, Denise. Just tell him. But yeah, but yeah, I'm counting on. And then I need to put my hair up tomorrow because otherwise I'm gonna die. I only do this because somebody wanted me to have my hair down on Sundays. And as long as it isn't 100 degrees, it's okay. But usually, if I have my hair down when it's warmer, I will basically have sweat running down my back because my hairline is so low. So I don't have that longer neck to keep cool. So usually I have my hair up in a ponytail or in a bun or something just to get it away from my neck. Usually it's a ponytail because then uh, people won't, look weird at my neck and go, "What happened to you?" And I'm like, I see. The thing is, I forget every now and then that I had a surgery in my neck. So when people go like, "What happened?" and I go, "Wait, what? What? Where?" I'm like, "Your neck." Oh yeah, well, surgery years ago, 8 years ago by now. Kind of forgetting it because unless it's one of those days where it's pinching something. I mean, 8 years ago, and I still have those days where it's not hurting per se. It's more like, yeah, pinching is really a good word. I mean, like I have to go like rub it a little so that it forgets to do. What is it with these cowlicks? They look silly. But yeah. Tell them you had a bionic spine installed and that you are 10 times stronger than the normal human. Oh, that'll be cool. I want a bionic spine. When do you think we can get it? Because the mess that I call a spine, I don't need that one. I want a bionic one. But people keep saying that you can't get a new one And then they complain about all the nerves. And I'm like, you know what? Just tie a knot everywhere and it'll be fine. And then people look at me weird again. And I'm like, what? I mean, it can't be any worse than the one that I have right now. So you will print one up? Cool, Tim. Let me know when it's done. You're designing it? Let me know when it's done. I want one. Because this one doesn't work. It's creating havoc, especially from here and up, and then in the lumbar area. Well, basically all of it. Might be a few years because I'm behind on pens. Well, I mean, I've had this one for 44 years by now, so a few years is okay. I can do that. I'm used to it. But a new one would be nice. I mean, they can make new heart valves and whatnot. They can make all sort of things by now, but they can't make a new spine. I mean, hello. I mean, especially if it's a bionic one, that's just metal. How hard can it be? They even transplanted a head. I mean, the guy died, I know that, but they transplanted it, and he was awake, and then he died. But it worked. So I mean, hello, they ought to be able to. If we just need somebody who has the right idea and do something. I don't know. I don't know. But it would be nice. I just need then if they do that, I need some extra skin, because my neck would be longer and hey, then they can take this and then no. Okay. Cheers. Oh, by the way, Nina, I totally forgot to ask you. Did you get Threats of the Universe when it was restocked? Because it's sold out again. But I saw that it restocked. And because I have it, I have lists on Diamond Art Club, and I have this one in my purchased and gifted. Well, I had it. Now it's in my finished list. Sorry. Okay, Tim. Um. So they wrote me. You have this. You have your eyes on this. Isn't that what you usually write? You have your eyes on this. And I'm like, yeah, I have it, and I finished it. But yeah, it's kind of fun. But I noticed it was back, and now it's out again. Ooh, speaking of, did anybody buy anything yesterday? I would like to know who got anything yesterday. Not just Diamond Art. Who got anything this week? Let's say that. Who bought anything? Because yesterday was kind of a very interesting release from Diamond Art Club. Leanne got the Richard Lawrence one. Tim got Cheesecake Factory after the lives. I wish we had a Cheesecake Factory over here. I want to try it. But I heard it's good, so yay. Denise got pens. You can't just say pens and then not elaborate. Denise. Nina, I did and I didn't. My daughters got it for me, but I ordered it, so I got the point. Yay! So your kiddos got it for you for Mother's Day. Ah, you're gonna love it. Oh, by the way, how's it going with your tree? Pens, and more pens. See, you gotta elaborate. From who? What color? What shape? Did you get it from Tim, all of them, or elaborate, woman? I got two yesterday. I got special delivery and the Jetsons. Yes, because that is nostalgia in my mind. I remember was it Saturday or Sunday morning here? Probably Saturday. Every Saturday morning, we would watch cartoons. There would be Ninja Turtles, and there would be, God, what's the name of those? It's all cartoons. The two guys and two girls in different color suits. They were called, and they would go out and help people. What was the name? Not Power Rangers, something Rangers. Um, and then the Jetsons, and yeah, that will be so fun. Oh, and Flintstones. Was it the Power Rangers? Do you remember? There was a I think blue, green, red, and pink, maybe. Nina, my next wish is a decent pen, but they're so expensive. They don't have to be. And you're on your last row. You need to send me a picture, Nina, so I can see it. It's on my wish list. But then again, um, I have a lot on my wish list. Denise believes 17 or so from Leopard, 5 from Enablers, 1 from an Etsy caster, and about 10 D-Stash pen. In this week? That is a lot of pen, and pens. Wow. I mean, that is way more than I have combined. So that is a collection for diamond painting. That isn't just, I need a pen for diamond painting. No, no, no. That is a collection within the hobby because that's how it works. You have collections within the hobby because you collect diamond paintings, you collect pens, you collect putty, you collect specialty drills, you collect all the things. Maybe. I kind of want to collect all the Bella de Nicole trays, but the shipping. Leanne never understood the addiction to pens until I got my first one. Yeah, Denise wouldn't call me a collector. That's what I received in the mail. I should clarify, not what I bought. Okay, now you need to clarify. You received them, but you didn't buy them all? Oh, you have 32 now, Leanne? Wow. Oh, Tracy and I got my mom a diamond painting, a light plate, and some of those containers like you gave me way back then. It's not a DAC painting, though. I have more of those, Nina. I don't use them. So let me know if you need any. I only use my Elizabeth Watt ones now. So yeah, I do have more. I purchased a bunch of them in the beginning and I loved them. And then I discovered Elizabeth Ward, and for some reasons, I never looked back. But yeah, so yeah, it'll be. Denise, not sure how many I actually purchased this week. Would have to look through my phone. Oh, okay. Well, what pens do I have? I have 3 laying around here. Hey, come on. Let's go. Thank you. So These are the ones that I'm using, mostly right now. Then I have, come on, 3 more from Enabler's Outpost. Of course, I purchased the ones I received this week, just purchased in previously. Oh, okay. So yeah, I have 5 pens from Enablers. Sorry, I bumped my microphone. Then I have, come on, 3 pens from North Alchemist. See, and those he called things. I don't necessarily agree, but they're beautiful. And I have 3 from Simply Boy Tours. Look at that fatty. It's the cinnamon ones. It smells amazing. It reminds me of Christmas every time. And then a coffee pen. This one broke. You can see it there, right? It broke. And then I have this cat ear pen that I bought from Amazon in Germany. Isn't it beautiful? I wanted to multi-place, but it's so thick that I couldn't really use it. And then I have one of the, what is this? I think this is an AliExpress one that I got. And these 2 I got from Sharon, Pencil Surprises. She made me these 2. Yeah, Tim, you told me that the coffee bean pens are very unstable. Beans are very soft, but yeah. I do mostly, it lost some of the smell. I mostly just use it to smell. It isn't very smelly anymore though, but yeah. And then one day I am going to have at least one Tim Costello pen. That's my plan. One day. Now I just need to stuff all of them back there. Denise, your pens are beautiful. I like a cinnamon pen. Yeah, I love my cinnamon pen. It's too thick. But this is my very first pen that I bought. So what did I know about sizes and whatnot? I mean, you see the difference? This is my absolute favorite pen. And you can see the difference, right? So this is a fatty. You love thick pens? Asked Tim. Yeah, a lot of people love them thick, but I just prefer mine thin. I'm kind of like the thinner the better. Even, these are both 1.75 centimeters. But as you can see, there is still a difference in size. And I know that it's the hole that you're going from, right? But I love that this one is thin all the way. I don't know. It's just me. But once you figure out what you prefer, you kind of stick to it, I think. Now I just need to stuff them all back in here. I have a system that works. Hopefully, usually it works, and then I take them out, and then I can't get them back in. There you go. Received one this week that contains peanuts and Coca-Cola. Denise, you have to send me a picture. That sounds interesting. Hmm. Well, interesting. I'm going to put this one over again. That sounds interesting. Oh, and speak of other things that has happened this week. It smells fantastic. Oh, I believe ya. Dawn, is on Friday you have your surgery? Ooh, how are you feeling? Are you still very nervous? I mean, it's gonna be fine. But I will pray for you and hope everything is going good. Perfectly. We just need to send some guardian angels to keep an eye out and to surround you with love and support and keep an eye out for the doctors, make sure that his hands is steady and the nurses know what they're doing and the anesthetics are on alert. Yeah, we just need to pray for some guardian angels. But it's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure of it, Dawn. I mean, the doctors are so good today. It is amazing. I'm pretty sure they're even better now than they were 8 years ago when I had my surgery. Tim says, great fortune and health, Dawn. Exactly. I'm sure it'll be fine. You're welcome. Always, Dawn. Always. You guys are family. So one of we support each other. That's one. See, now that sentence was lost. One another. See, that's it. I want to say like one each other. No, one another. Oh dear Lordy Lord. Pic sent to my Facebook. Ooh. Um. Ooh, look at that. I'm going to have to show it to you. There you go. And then Facebook. Look at that. I wish I could smell it. Who did you get it from? Tim, you will be in Germany and UK in June. Sadly, no stopover in Copenhagen. Ah, that's too bad. I would have loved to go over there and say hi. Right? Even this one. It's beautiful. That one looks like a Tim pen, the blue one. Who did the Coca-Cola and peanut one? Pretty, pretty. See the cola and peanut one, as much as I love it, it's dark. And I prefer mine colorful. I mean, this isn't it? No, the black and pink one. But other than that, this is almost the darkest one that I have. Hi, Melanie. Oh, you're not late. You're right on time. Yeah, safe travels to Tim. Germany. Where in Germany are you going this time? I want to go to Germany as well. I haven't been there in way too long. Why did I keep that one out? Oh, anywho. Heilbronn. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that, didn't you? A long time ago. A long time ago. I don't think I've been there. No, haven't. So this week has been kind of interesting for me, music wise, because New Kids on the Block released their new CD, the new album, the first one in 11 or 12 years. Yeah, 45 minutes of Stuttgart. Lidl headquarters. Ooh, you have to go to Denmark and visit our Lidls. We have one right now. We will have two soon. Nina, you would have gone with me to Copenhagen if Tim had come to Denmark. See, Leanne has to go. Okay. Lace creation by Tony. Why do you have to go, Leanne? But it's okay. Have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine if you have it. So yeah, I have been listening to a lot of new Kids on the Block. It's basically been on repeat, and I love it. It is funky. It's happy. It's yeah, happy tunes. And there's one of them called Pop, where it basically kind of refers to older songs of theirs, like saying you're my popsicle, you're my favorite girl. I'm like, ah, popsicle is from the very first album. So yeah, I love that. Now I'm just waiting for my deluxe box to arrive, and when I get it, I will unbox it, even though it has nothing to do with diamond painting or anything. I'm going to unbox that one just because I can, because I can't wait to see it. I mean, all the goodies and whatnot in it. I did pay good money for it, so I want to unbox it. But I just have to receive it. I don't know. Other people have gotten some of the things that they purchased, so I might have to contact the company and be like, hello, let me know. What happened to my deluxe box? I want my stuff. I paid for it. That's one of the things that I was kind of like, usually, well, not usually, but mostly when I've been purchasing things in pre order, they won't take the money until they ship it. But I paid it right away. I'm like, okay. Uh, that happens very few times. But yeah, let me have my stuff. I want it. And then, oh, I purchased stuff from Amway. I love Amway. I use their detergent and their fabric softener. Basically, that's all we use from them. But we use that all the time. And I'd run out of fabric softener. So I needed to get something new. Oh, and the dish drops. I love that too. I wasn't in need of any laundry detergent because I think we have two whole boxes yet. So I'm not running out anytime soon. Well, I'm not running out in at least a year or so, which is kind of cool. I love that you buy one of the big boxes that has Oh, what would that be? Around 6, 7 pounds, and it'll last me forever. I mean, at least a year. So that's cool. I love that, and it works great on David's work clothes, even though it gets stained from oil or diesel and stuff like that. Yeah, a year. I mean, 3 kilos. It lasts us a year. So that's I love that because you hardly need anything. I mean, you take one of those little teaspoons that coffee spoons that you use for measuring coffee. I mean, one of those, not an entire one, is what I use for my 7 kilo washing machine. Seven is about 15 pounds, right? So that's all I need. And I'm not using an entire spoon. So that's why I'm usually when I see people, putting laundry detergent in their, with their regular ones, and I'm going like, you do know that you're hurting the environment with all that soap, right? Because I think some of them use like 5, 6 times as much as I do. And I'm like, um, so doesn't it work very well since you need to use that much? Or what's going on in your life? I don't get it. Yeah. Hey, Melanie, what did you get anything yesterday or this week that you have to tell us about? My foot is itching. Oh, you can't even see it. And I bought flowers for you guys to see. See? I'm going to take it down again, but we were in IKEA on Tuesday. And I was kind of like, oh, let me get some fake flowers to put up there because it matches my room. But yeah, I was kind of thinking that you would be able to see it. But hang on, work with me here. You didn't get anything, Melanie? That's good. How did I end up having a fly in here? It came from out there. You did receive an order this week, though? What did you receive? See, that I want to know. I got the special delivery and the Jetson one. So now I have another itty bitty diamond painting. Since I finished the Flintstones one, I don't have any small ones. Well, I mean, I'm still calling the Oakley Studio Virgo one a small one because is it a 50 something by 50 something? And compared to all the other ones that I do, it's kind of small. I mean, what is this one? A 70 by 93? Yeah. You bought indigenous diamond art paintings licensed. So is that the name of the company? Indigenous Diamond Art Paintings? But indigenous are cool. Hmm. Sounds cool. I didn't get anything this week. Other than, no, I didn't get that either. I just got, see, that's the funny thing. When there is an album release on Spotify or wherever, they will be released at midnight. Yes? So that is midnight your time. So I got access to the New Kids album at least 6 hours before the Americans did. And some of them were, complaining that why can they hear it before we can? And I'm like, you know what? You get to see them in concert like every every year or every other year. They haven't been here for 10 years. Give us the 6 hours um, music listening. You know, you get them all the time. We get to listen to the album a little ahead of you guys. I mean, and people in Australia got even longer. The Indigenous Collection. I need to look that up. Let's Google. Shop. Let's see. Diamond art. Those are pretty. Huh. Those are cool. So do you decide yourself? Other round drills. Huh. Are all of the diamond painting round? You bought all of them? Oh, some of them will also go for charity. Okay. I just looked at one of them and I'm like, oh, that's a round one. Darn it. But they're not that expensive. Are they all round? See, the ones that I've been looking at are rounds. Stupid fly, go away. I hate flies. Did I ever tell you that? I hate flies. You bought 4 at 50% off? Not bad. I need my electric fly swatter in here. Like, that is the most perfect thing to have in the summer, where you can just swipe them and electrocute them. I only do that with the assholes with wings and flies. Bees? Nope. Bees are our friends. Bees can be here. But the assholes with wings? Not so much. And we usually, because we have the queens every year, and it's always those assholes with wings that try to build nests around our house. Melanie, funny you say that. I was looking for my saber this morning. It's a tennis racket and rechargeable too. Well, ours is tennis racket too, but not rechargeable. That's cool. Do we have those over here? Maybe I have to look. But anyway, those assholes with wings, they want to build, the nests around our house, and we have to keep an eye out for them. And if they won't, if we try to shoo them away and they won't, they got electrocuted. It takes a while because they're so big, but they could just stay away. Otherwise, they wouldn't have to be electrocuted. But they will be because I don't want them. I mean, bees are okay. I still don't, I'm not a fan of them because they do sting. But I know they only sting if they are provoked or something like that. Yeah, Melanie, those a-holes and sap sound is satisfying. Yes. especially the queens. You can hear those sizzling, electrifying. Oh my God. Yeah. And I'm like, you did this to yourself. You could just stay away. But yeah. And I'm like, okay, maybe we should just whack him and then let the birds eat the rest of them. But it's so satisfying to watch them. Yes, the fruit flies. I'm like, how can that teeny tiny thing say that loud of a sap? But it's very satisfying and like sap. I love my sapper. And if there comes a bee or something in, the wasp or something, I usually just go to David and say, there is a we call them, sorry, a buzz translated, because the buzzing. So they're like, we have a buzz or buzzer in the house, and then usually I go out and close the door and be like, yeah, that's not my that's not my problem. I'm not doing that. So David has to go in with a glass and a piece of paper and then catch it, and then out you go. Like, can't you just swat it? You do know that that requires that I go, rather close to them, and I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am not a fan of that. I'm pretty sure that if I go within 3 feet of them, they will jump in my head and sting and bite me, and yeah. It's not satisfying when someone continuously use it on you. I believe you, but who on earth would do that? I would. Who does that? I don't. I only use it on those a-holes and flies. Well, I don't use it on the a-holes. David does. I use it on flies and fruit flies because I don't like those. Mm. I should have told me that. Said that to myself. The ex. Wow, your ex is a despicable human being that should have everything done to him that he had done to others, and then twice. Tim, okay, bag and shop cutting pen holder number 3. As in you have done 2 already and is working on number 3, or as in your third try? Melanie, I only do on insects that will sting me, or fruit flies. Yeah. Nils did. He found it so funny. For a whole summer, he woke me up that way. Oh, I would have smacked him so hard every time. I don't even think that I would have thought about it. I would just have done it. Or I would have gotten my own and then swatted him right back. But then again, I have told you guys before, I am not always very nice. You missed it. Who was that needed tortured? The flying a-holes and fruit flies. I was talking about how we have the a-hole with wings flying around, and if we try to to shoo them away, the queens when they're building, and if they don't shoo away when we tell them to, they will be electrocuted, which is very satisfying when you have one of those big queens, because they don't die right away. You can hear them sizzle. Yeah. So that is buck sweating, especially the a-holes. Timothy, hey, how are you doing, sweetie? How's the body doing after 24 hours of YouTube watching? Yes, bugs. It's because I have a fly in here, and I was talking about I needed my saber, so that's how we ended up on box sabers. But I think we lost it again. That's good. Yeah, Nina, I would have done something bad. How's the pain level, Tammy, with all that YouTube watching? Oh, the third version, Tim. Hmm. You need to put pictures in. Did you put pictures in Discord? Because I'm curious. I mean, usually I'm not very curious. Not at all. I'm very, very serious and non-curious. I am the most curious person that you will ever meet. I hate surprises. Nina, you wish we'd known each other back then? Oh, I would have kicked his butt several times. I would never have let myself be intimidated by him. Never in a million years. So yeah, I wish that too, Nina. Even though I would have been scared what he'd do when I'd left. See, Dawn is asking Tammy too how she's doing, how she's feeling. Timothy, I don't why I haven't had any pain for the last 72 hours, but I haven't. Yay! That's great, Tammy. Yeah, take it. Tim, which Discord? Your Discord, of course. Who else's? Why do I keep being locked out? I don't know why. Yeah. Give me a minute. Uh, yeah, I know, Nina. That's how they work. Pain free is the best. Not that I know very much what it's like, but I can imagine. That's kind of the when I signed up for these. What do you call them? Is it um, projects, experiments? Um, I had the word the other day. Anywho, when I signed up, they were like, "So, how long have you been? How long have you had chronic pain? Is it more than 3 months?" And I go, "Well, I'm 44, so 44 years." But yeah, no, no pain. It is. Let's see. Have you put pictures in? What's going on in here? Oh, let's make this square thing round. Yes, Lee. I'm just looking in. Oh, that's the t-shirts. That is so cool, the t-shirt. But it's a shame that it's with a round neck because I don't really do well with round necks. Um, Timothy, hey Denise, I'm getting ready to reply to your texts. See, sometimes I'm like, we live too far away from each other and I can't text you guys. Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, we have Messenger and stuff, of course, but yeah. Sometimes mine has a life of its own. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Timothy, Timmy. I love watching the square thing being turned into a round. Everyone knows is my favorite. Right. I like it when Lee says, what is it you say, Lee? That Tim is banging his head again. How am I feeling? Tired, but that's due to the experiment or trial or whatever you want to call it that I'm in, because they want me to, yeah, that's Lee for you, exactly. They are trying to make sure that I sleep most of the time that I'm in bed. So I have had the first week I was kind of logging, you know, when did I go to bed? When did I try to fall asleep? And how long did it actually take me to fall asleep? Then it was how many times did I wake up in the night? And how long was I awake during the night? And then when did I get up? And when did my alarm go off? And when did I get up? And that's the morning questions. And then the evening questions, oh, and then, how did I rate my sleep? So the evening question was, um, how tired have you been throughout the day, 1 to 10? And then how close have you been to falling asleep today, 1 to 10? The next question is then, so did you take a nap today? And then you have to answer yes or no. If you say yes, the next question is for how long? Or did you have more than what? Did you have more than one nap? And then yes or no again. And then for how long did you nap combined today? And then they did something, like how um how was your sleep? You spent this many hours in your bed, but out of that 100%, how many percent of it did you actually sleep? So then they're trying right now, they're trying to shorten down the amount of time that I spent in my bed to try to make me more tired and hopefully, sorry, God, I'm sorry, hopefully make me more tired so that I fall asleep faster, which I get it, but going to bed later is kind of hot some days. I'm sorry. Um, Dawn wants to know if Tim does customs. I'm interested in the mermaid scale one you made for Shay Shay. Tammy, Dawn, aren't the leopard leatherwork pens the bomb? They're my favorite. See, I still have to try one of them. I will. Tim, version 1. Oh, that looks cool, Tim. Huh, cool. So you do it in wood? That's cool. That is cool. I won't regret it. No, I know, but the shipping and the taxes and stupid fee that we have will make it at least twice the price. So I need to figure it out somehow. I am looking into to finding a company with that you can ship your stuff, and then they, yeah, They make it into one package, and then you just have to pay shipping once. Of course, the shipping will be high because you're combining them, but I'm pretty sure that if you take all the shipping that I would usually have paid, it will still be a lot less. So yeah. Tim, the blank came from Cocoon. We turned it and we can do more. I can also make the blank, just did not on that occasion. Tim, by the way, customs is pretty much all we do. So busy doing custom pens and stuff, no time for regular inventory. Yeah, you never get to that, do you? You just have to turn all the pens that people send in, all the blanks. It is cool. I mean, you get a lot of stuff to do. Maybe one day you get to have an employee. That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Have somebody to help you, make all the boring stuff. Tammy, I do understand it is quite expensive to ship overseas. A lot of people use some companies that'll give you a US address and then they ship it to you. Yeah, that's what I'm looking into. Tammy, he wouldn't hire me because I'd steal them all. You always threaten to steal them, Tammy. I get it. I mean, I'm not sure I would dare to hire you if I were Tim and Carrie. I mean, the business would go bankrupt because you would steal all the pens, and then people would complain and judge them with theft and whatnot. I don't think that'll work. Tim, oh heck, someone to manage, and then they call in. Oh, cough, cough. I am so sick. Well, you need to be somebody you trust, of course. Timmy, yeah, but Lee won't let me steal them. No, because they belong to someone else. You can't just steal other people's pen, Tammy. You can't. It's illegal. It's against the law. Even our laws over here is. But I get you. They're so beautiful. There's so many pretty, pretty blanks. The is it Troy that puts in pen blanks every now and then? He makes so many pretty ones. Hey Tim, what is your turning fee if you have people send in blanks? I mean, you get the blank and then what? Ooh. But yeah, having employees can be a tough one. You have to trust them anyway. If I lived closer, I would send in a bunch of my pens so they can be returned and make thinner. Just because. Isn't it hard when they've been shined and everything, Tim, to do it again? I sometimes wonder if they've been, finished or something. Sometimes it looks like they have, I don't know, lacquer or something. I'm not. They probably don't, but it looks like it because they look so shiny. I mean, yours look shiny as well, but it's beautiful. I like these beehive honeycomb, and this is a big honeycomb. Tammy, for the record, I promise I wouldn't steal anything from anybody. I'm an honest person, I swear. And then you laugh. That kind of ruins it all, right, Tammy? You're not supposed to laugh. You're supposed to send like an angelic thingy. That way people believe you. If you laugh, it's kind of like, can't Do you mean it or are you just saying it, you know? Nah. Oh, my eyes are itching today. It's funny because I don't really have any allergies. I don't used to anyway. Oh, you're right. Too late, Tammy, too late. I don't usually have any allergies, but every now and again my eyes will itch. Denise, you wouldn't steal. She'd hand over her entire paycheck for the pen. True, true. Kind of like Tim and Carrie will ask, so, what do you want for payment? You know, what do you expect in payment? And Tammy would say, I want 20 pence a month or something like that, you know? Tammy, you know it, Denise. I mean, or kind of like, I want a pen a week or something. I don't know. But yeah, she would just buy pens. You better believe it. I want them all. Exactly, Tammy. You want them all. You need one of each cook, one of each blank, and one of each um, turning style. You know, you're not like Berta. One pen, one canvas, one. What is it? One pen, one diamond painting. What's the last one? One. What is it? One tray and four dogs. She has more than one dog. Yeah. Yeah, one tray exactly, Dawn. It wasn't like I'm missing something. And then I looked at my tray and went, oh, yeah, one tray. Yeah. I mean, can you have one tray if you stick to the same company? See, that would be another thing that would be good if I find that company with the US address. Then I can purchase my Bella de Nicole trays that I like. I really do like them. I mean, I try to use some of the other ones that I have. See, for instance, for the past few weeks, I've been using my Munimate tray, but they feel enormous compared to my Bella de Nicole one. Prototype 3 is up in Discord. What happened to number 2? Let's see. So there the holes are bigger, right? Yeah, and it's square. Huh. I think, Tim, that it would, I mean, they're both great, and it would depend on the size of your pen. I mean, for me who loves the thinner ones, version 1 would be cool. But if you have the chunkier one, number 3 would be cool. So they're really, they work great as well. See, that is the size that I prefer. And I want to get one of the silk white ones, and I will get one eventually. Tammy, I use Bella trays. I have small hands, so I can use them better because they're smaller. Exactly. And I prefer this itty bitty one, the smaller ones. I have, I bought the set because I love the colors. So I have two smalls and the big one. And this one is cool too. But even for when I have a lot of same color, I tend to use this one. I just do a refill. It's silly. I could just use this one. But I always end up going, oh, I'm enjoying the little one so much. So yeah, I could just buy a bunch of these little ones and be happy. Done. I use my silk white more than any other tray. See, that's why I want one. So that, and the white trays is good because you basically put any color in it and you can see it. I mean, the only exception being the 5200s, but then most people have trays in other colors, and that's, you know, what you can use those for. But I do want one. You see the size difference? Ah! I just poured my drills all over the place here. I did. Oh my God! I did that the other day. What was I doing? Uh, I did something, and I poured my drills all over the place. I have one of these smaller ones here too. Oh, hang on, come on. And they match in color. I mean, that is the small Muni made, and that is the small Bella. Yeah, that was smart. No. Tammy, I use my book trays more than any of them. Your book trays? What is the book trays? Hey, Rhonda, how are you? Welcome. I also like the 2.1 trays because I hate taking the stubber in and out. These are those. I never use the stubber in these because I don't need it. I mean, I don't need it. I just even when I shake it, I never have issues with it flying out. I don't have any of the other ones of theirs. I only have these 2.1. So, yeah. I know that cat proof also have the very small trays, and I would love to try those one day and see if I get this US address. I could. So it's the same for DP with sparklers. Then I can purchase more from her because cheaper. Ooh, and the same goes for Jade. Even though I have to see, Lisette um, tried a different way of shipping from Jade, and she's going to talk about it. So, Tim doesn't use any finish on top of the resin. No, I know. But yeah, I'm just wondering. Sometimes they look like they have something coating it, but I think it's just the buffering. Tammy, yeah, Munimates are a lot bigger than Bella trays. The book trays are Bella trays. Check those out. Yeah, I will. You know, um, my first tray was a big Munimate tray, and it was all I used. I loved it. Then I had a one of the large Bella trays from a friend from Mary, and I was like, oh, I love that. And everybody talked about the little ones, and I'm like, I have to try that. And then they had a sale or something, so I got a set. I got a purple set. That's the no. What was the first set that I got? I think that was the reddish thing. Yeah, and then I just loved it. Don, how would it work if you had a U.S. address? So you basically make an how do you do it? It's kind of like a post order thingy. You get an address at a company, and then you make the company that you purchase from send it to this address with a what is it that they say here? It's um It's called Staggery Consolidation Service. So you get how it works. You sign up, get a Staggery account and US address. Then you ship it to Staggery. Shop any retailer and ship to your US based Staggery account. Then they manage packages, log into your Staggery account, repack to smaller box, or consolidate packages to a single, more cost effective shipment. And then they ship it. And then they're like, you get a price, and then they ship it to you, and they make sure that there is, you know, paid customs and stuff like that. That is at least how I understand it. But yeah, so I have to look into that. And then you can pay an extra fee, and they will take your packages and repackage it into a bigger box instead of having, let's say, 5 boxes in different sizes. They will take, you know, the things that you have purchased and rebox it into a fitting box, so you don't have to you will get one box instead of five. It is kind of interesting. So I'm looking into that. And then you can, for a fee, get them to save your packages up to 45 days. So that means, that you can buy over 45 days, and then they'll ship them together. Tammy, me, I have something to tell you. Lee just sent me a message asking me to tell you that he is on your live and he's trying to talk, but YouTube isn't letting him comment. That's weird, Lee. Sometimes it helps to go out of the live and go back in. That helps sometimes. But I thought that he was getting quiet. Maybe he fell asleep, but that makes sense if he can't comment. Darn it, the English today. Well, again today. Uh, if he was blocked, he wouldn't be able to come in here, would he? Hang on. No, 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 because then I would have to use something hide user on this channel, and I haven't. Yeah, it's probably a YouTube glitch. That happens all the time. I have tried it before when people just haven't been able to comment. So people had to go in and out and in and out several times, and then they could. It was so weird. And then there was this one time where we were pretty sure that there was something wrong with my audio because people couldn't hear me. Yeah, well, it turned out that it was my mic. Yeah. But didn't we have one time where we actually had issues? Oh, he did tell me. Weird. Well, then it's a YouTube glitch. Those happens all the time. It's yeah. Thank you, Tammy, and thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. He can just, text you, Tammy, and then you can, forward it. Yeah. Those YouTube glitches, those happen all the time. It's so weird. Hey, depending on where you live in the US, what time does it get dark over there? Because, for instance, when we've been, in Turkey and stuff like that, it gets dark around 7 or 8, even when it's high summer. And I mean, that's kind of weird for us because in the summer, about June 23rd, where we have this summer solstice, we have, it doesn't get really dark until midnight, 8 p.m. Okay. So here, the sun goes down at around 9 something. I mean, it's 9 now, right? Yeah, it's 9 p.m. now and it's still light. I mean, you can see that it's still light outside. Tammy, it gets completely dark here around 9:30 high summer. Nina usually woke me up at a little over 5 this morning, a bad habit of his at the moment, so I will find my bed. Okay, Nina, kick him out of the bedroom. But you sleep tight, Nina, and you're in my thoughts, Nina. I will go check out those messages. Now I know you've written. Now that I know you've written, they will be there when I go in and you're. So yeah, let's talk, Nina. And you're in my thoughts. Sleep tight. So high summer, we usually, well, high summer it doesn't really get completely dark. I mean, when you see um it getting dark in the west, you can usually see the light in east when the sun is beginning to rise. So it's kind of like you never have 100% darkness. I mean, and if you live even further north than we do, in the northern Norway and Sweden, it never gets dark. You can, and the same, some places in Greenland, it's the same. They have daylight 24/7. But then in the winter, they have, night 24/7. They don't see the sun for months. So I mean, at least we got both. Even though I do prefer these long summer days. Um, the sun goes up at, I mean, it starts to get light outside around 4:30 right now. Yay, Lee! I can see your comment. So yeah, and then around 10 it gets dark. I can see that the sun is starting to set outside, but it's still light. Exactly, Tim. Hey, there's Lee and his other account. Yeah, Lee, but bet yeah, it's a YouTube glitch. Those happens all the time. Tim, how many accounts do you have, Lee? I have two because I thought that I had lost this one. So I made another one, but I never used the other one. Tammy, it's 9 p.m. It is 9:05 p.m. So, yeah, rather, well, for me, it isn't late. But for some people, it's getting late and it's still daylight outside. I love it. Timothy, only have one. Yeah, I did that for the longest time and then I thought that I lost this one. It was before I started my channel. But yeah. Denise. This is his chick seeking account. No. Lenore won't have him do that. Lenore is the boss. Angel, hey, how are you doing, sweetie? How was your day? Wait, what time is it there? I missed what you said. Sorry. Tammy, it is 9:05 p.m. 2100. Uh, Lee, I started L&L when I decided to actively continue with diamond painting to separate the diamond painting channels from the others. And what are the others? You always forget the time difference, Tammy? Yeah, I never. I have to try to convert all the times. But usually I just do the Eastern and the Pacific, and then I have the two in the middle, and I go, okay, one of them is mountain, and the other one is mountain, and we have one more, central. But Pacific. I have the Eastern and the Pacific. Then we have the central and the mountain. But I never. Is it Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, or is it Eastern, Mountain, Central, Pacific? Um, Lee, Haley Nor cannot complain about what she does not know. Well, I will tell her. I'm a tattletale, Lee. Angel, today makes 2 months since I lost my husband. Oh, I'm so sorry, Angel. Trying not to fall apart today by keeping busy doing all the yard work that he would be doing. Well, keep busy, do some diamond painting, listen to some great music, make something nice for yourself, make your favorite dish that he would never have. So make the day about you and, pamper yourself. It's okay. Wash your hair, go to a salon. If you do it, have your nails done. Do all the things, Angel. Yeah, Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Thank you, Denise. And I bet you next week I've forgotten again. Tammy, shut up, Lee. You wouldn't do that. Denise is right. Yeah. Maybe one day in about 10 years I remember that stupid fly. Get out, or I will have to get my saber. Stupid fly. It's trying to get out through my window, which won't. Yeah, Denise, I know there's Alaskan. Alaskan is 1 hour behind Pacific. What's the difference between Pacific and Hawaiian? Because I know that then it goes Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific, Alaskan, and those are all 1 hour apart. But uh, Lee, instead of RCMP, it is ECMP. What's the R? Tammy always needs to shut up. I find it satisfying. Oh, I know, Tammy. Okay, so Hawaii is 1 hour behind Alaska. So you actually have six time changes in the US. Hmm. We just have one. Oh, two. Okay. Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Oh, I didn't know that. So we have, if it's noon on Hawaii, it's two Alaskan, three Pacific, four Mountain, five Central, and six Eastern, right? Yeah. Yay. Yeah. I know about Alaskan because Berta lives in Alaska and she's 10 hours behind me. Tammy, beats the heck out of me. I didn't even realize it's Sunday until Lee reminded me of Shay's live today. Huh. Well, I know it's Sunday because it's my live. But sometimes I totally miss, what day it is because I'm home all the time. I know it's the weekend when David is home. That's the weekend. When he's not working, it's the weekend. Tim, back. Did I miss any questions? No, I don't think so. Did you hear my comment about the pen? Um, what's the word? The prototype for the pens. Because then you might have missed that. Denise. Okay, I see why I have confused data. Hawaii has two time zones. So they are two and one behind Alaska? Yeah, yeah, Tim, we're figuring out time differences. It started when Tammy asked what time it was here. So you have seven time zones in the US. That is nuts. Tammy Denise, how the heck do you know all of this? Google. Google is your help. Anytime I have a question, I do ask Google. What? Hawaii Standard Time and Hawaii Aleutian Daylight Time. See, Google. Aleutian Daylight Time. Something. That is a word. Aleutian. I think Aleutian. That'll make sense. Perhaps. Maybe. Hmm. I don't know. There are so many weird words out there. Someone dropped something. Illusion. Okay. So it was that easy. It was because there is an E and a U, and that's confused me. But illusion. Okay. Thank you. The little sparrows. Aren't you supposed to go to bed? Someone says that I'm not supposed to be feeding them because there is a lot to eat at the moment outside. But I love looking at them, the bird feeder. Sure. Thank you, both of you. I need to get that saber when we're done here. It is. Don't you just hate when flies land on you? And it isn't, it kind of tickles, but it's not really tickle. Feed them anyway. It's not like they're a harmful species. No, but I'm kind of like, if I'm feeding them, will they then eat all the little bugs? I mean, they can have my fly right now. Do they eat flies? Yeah, they do, right? Some of them eat the a-holes with wings. I'm trying to tell them not to eat the bees. We have to save the bees. Do you know that one? Is it a Facebook site, Save the Bees? How this woman goes out and then she, if people have bees nests in whatever places, in their umbrellas or barbecues, whatever she goes, and then she gets them into hives and brings them home. So, and usually it goes, it has been another great day of saving the bees. Lee, I think there is only one species of bird that actually feeds on live bees. Well, they can eat the a-holes, but not the bees. We need the bees, and they're almost extinct. And they made honey. Do wasps make honey? No. No, they don't, do they? No, they don't. Yes, I always think so. I thought so. So they're not really of any use. They just harm people and even kill some. So we don't need them. Those a-holes we don't need. They can please go extinct. And then we can have more bees. I'm getting better around bees. I have, for the longest time, I have been scared shit out of my pants about anything that can sting. That being needles, bees, the a-holes, um, you know, anything that stings. So when we were outside and I hear the bzzz, I would fly up and run, no matter what it was. Sometimes it was a fly, but I heard the sound and then I'm panicked and I'm gone. And then people kept, you should just sit down and relax. They won't hurt you. And I'm like, you do know how a phobia works, right? I mean, there is nothing logic about a phobia. Nothing. I can tell myself all I want that if I just sit still, they won't hurt me. But it's um it isn't called the prehistoric brain, but it's that's you know. Don't you let them land on you? Tammy, bees aren't bad. Bees don't sting unless they you squish them or something. It's the a-holes that are bad, and those I hate. It's the winged a-holes that we don't like. Those we need to sap and electrify. They need to be electrocuted. Yeah, those we don't like. But the bees are good. They pollinate and they make honey and yeah. So I'm like, let's let the a-holes go extinct and have more bees. And if you have asked me just a few years ago, I would never have said that. I would have said let them all die. So I'm going somewhere with this. Stupid fly. Tammy, you hate bugs? All kind of bugs? Yeah. I hate the ones with too many legs, like flies and spiders and but bees are okay. And the same goes for bumblebees. Those are okay too. Except when they fly into me. They can almost give you a concussion when they fly into you because they're so big. It's kind of like bunk. Yeah. But I don't. Oh, and mosquitoes. Mm-mm. I hate mosquitoes, especially if they have a filthy mouth. Don't you think bugs are fascinating? They are. They are fascinating. And over there, not here. But I do like, if you're digging in the ground and then you see worms and whatnot, it's falling around. And I'm kind of fascinated in like how different they are and what you can find in the dirt. I mean, like you'll find snails and slugs and worms and yeah, it is fascinating. I was one of those very very curious children that loved, as a smaller child, would always be like, hmm, I wonder what happens if. Okay, Tim, welcome back. Lee, try to come back in with both accounts. Oh, okay, Lee. The queen is up. Hi, Carrie. Tammy has to eat dinner, but we'll be back with when you're finished. I mean, it won't be so long before I'm done. I've been here almost 2.5 hours, which is about where I am going. Dawn, you should have been an en- entomologist. I know how it's said in Danish. It's like, okay, let's translate that to English. Entomologist. Yeah, I didn't think so, Lee. But Tammy, we'll talk in in Discord then. What is Berta saying? Hang on. Thank you, Berta. So Berta is working and lurking. Uh, how's it said in Danish? Entomolog. So it's almost the same. But yeah. I mean, a bunch of the words that we use over here kind of reminds of, remind words. It reminds of each other. I mean, bye, Tammy. Enjoy your dinner. Talk later. But yeah, it's kind of funny because, I mean, I'm going to kill that fly. But yeah. But sometimes it's the word in Danish is with the it's Danified, if you can say it like that. And then I have to say it in English, and I'm kind of like, okay, I need to Englify it. I know those are not words. I know that, but my brain is weird. Anywho, um, but yeah, entomologist. See, what happened to the beautiful sunset? Oh, there came a pigeon. Sometimes when I'm sitting here and I'm looking out my window, the sky will go, red and orange and purple, and I love it. Pink. I mean, I love sitting in here and then look at the sunset, but today it's just boring unless it'll show up a little later. I don't know. There you go. Now I don't have. It is beautiful, Dawn, and I love watching it. I mean, I love the sunsets and the sunrise just because of the colors, and they're so different because in the morning you have the red and oranges. Well, you do sometimes have that at sundown as well. um But often we can, when the sun is setting, we have the pink and the purple, and yeah, I just love watching it. It's very, very seldom that I get to watch the sunrise because usually we'll sleep. But I remember back when I was working at the senior homes, I would have my night watches, and back then I was still smoking. That's way too many years ago. So I would have a break, I would have my rounds, and then I would go out and have a break, and you know take a few swifts of a cigarette. And I would usually do that right around when the sun got up. So I would sit outside on one of those um, metallic stairs, outside ones, or stand or whatever. And I would look at the sun get up. And I was like, I kind of miss that sometimes. I don't miss the times that I had to get up that early when I was working at the hospital. But, watching that when the sun is coming up in the morning, and you know that in a few hours you're going home to sleep. I love that. So in the summers we would get to see the sunset when we were, getting to work, and then we got to see the sun going up in the morning. In the winters we didn't see any of it. Any of it. It was kind of like, oh bugger, it's dark when you get there, and it's dark when you're off. And it's like, I need some daylight, because then you go home and you sleep. And then when you wake up, the sun is almost going down again. It's like, I need the light in my life, please. Just please. But yeah. Hmm. Anywho, we have been here 2.5 hours, and I think that is usually where we are leaving off. But if you are working and lurking and haven't said hi, please give me an emoji. I would love to see who is working and lurking in here before we are saying bye for today. So please give me an emoji con, anything that you want to send me. I would love that. I know Berta is here. So who else is here? I would love to know. No, nobody want to say hi. Rhonda is sending me a bug. Of course you are, Rhonda. Love the little worm. He's so cute. I want one of those in my garden. And Michelle and Angel. Yay! Hi. And Berta is kind of like, I'm not here. Not here. Nope, not doing it. Yeah, nice to see you all. But yeah, love that you were here, everybody. And hopefully, I will see all of you again Sunday. Way to call me out. Hi, Vanna. Well, you're the one who sent me that message of how to say it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. So you kind of outed yourself. Yes, but but yeah, I hope to see you next week. And who knows, maybe Anthony will be back next week too. You never know. He told me he would be here this week, but he must be out with Apollo. Yeah, thank you for being here, Denise, and thank you all of you for being here. Hope to see you next week, and have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and yeah, talk to you soon. Bye, everybody. Love you. Bye.